Okay, so we did what was it? Oh, I forgot to say. This is called wash.
Yes, I didn't tell you. This is called wash. We will be washing.
If you do that in the shower, then you'd be really washing it.
You know what? I'm gonna hurt you. Okay, so when you do your wash, guys, if you pick the cards all up at one time and you put them loosely in your hands and do this little wiggle wash like that, notice that your cards are in 1 to 2 spots, and then you just do it. It's very simple. And it makes you look oh so professional. Because just so that you know it, it's like good customer service. People get all excited when they get to watch these things. You know? They go, oh man, this is so cool. You got such a great job. And you're going like, whoa. Okay, so I'm going to do the shuffle, shuffle, strip, shuffle, which is normal. Okay. I don't know why I did this. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle. I'm going to go ahead and cut.
It's ingrained in your brain.
I know, it's just habit. Okay? So, while we're on this, I'm going to go through the rack one more time, because a bunch of you do not know the rack, right? Am I correct here? How important it is to keep this rack straight, all right? Because like, as a supervisor, I get like really, really crazy when I walk into a game and I got, you know, a rack that looks sort of similar to that. You know what I'm saying? Okay? Because you guys kind of seem to think that since you got all that money in there, you can just use it every which way you want. All right? I'm here to tell you that that's wrong. All right? You need to keep your rack straight so that it can be counted. And the reason that we need to keep it straight so that we can count it is not that we care who wins, because I don't care. All right? It's not coming out of my checking account. I don't care who wins. As long as it's done, they're having a good time, and it's done honestly. Take it all, win it all, happy, good looking, good time, whatever, you know. Go, take it, have a good time, all right? But at least keep it straight so that if y'all need more money, I can get it to you, you know, in a timely manner, okay? So if I walk up to you and I don't see anything on the layout over here on the rail, which this is called the rail, okay? And I got a rack like this and I really can't count it, you know what I mean? It's very frustrating. So now I got to stop you having a good time, and I'm going to have to walk over here and I got to look at you and say, can you fix your rack? Can you fix your rack? And then I got to come up to the back of your neck and say, fix your damn rack. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't have to do that. And you guys should make the job. Everybody should make the job easier for the next person, okay? You make it easier for the floor makes it easy for you, the floor makes it easy for the ACM, the ACM makes it easy for the CM, and so on and so forth. Everybody's happy, nobody's being bitched at, and life moves on, and we all be smiling, okay? Okay, so, all chips are run down. This is like a puzzle. Okay. Good. Okay. All your chips are run down according to the amount. Okay? Dollars we don't worry about. We don't section those puppies off. From nickels, which are the red chips, okay, and just so that you know, all nickel chips are red of some sort. Whether they're an orangey red, a peachy red, a red red, whatever, okay, they're red. Okay? Your $25 chips are always green, and they're all different colors of green, but they're green. Huh? Well, we don't care about that. I mean, come on. Generally speaking, most of the colors are, most of the denominations kind of hang out. You know, stations and all, it's got to be good. All right? Your black chips, your $100 chips are black, probably except for the hard rock, or the red rock.
No, they're black.
Oh, they don't. You know, your $500 chips are generally purple, except for the red rock.
They're actually green.
There we go. Your $1,000 chips are a variation of colors, but I will tell you this, they're always neon. Okay? They're yellow, they're orange, they're pink. but they're usually a neon color, okay? Your $5,000 chips are all, usually they're always chocolate. They're always a brown chip, we call them chocolate, okay? And then your $25,000 chips are always ugly. Okay?
Yeah, a lot of them look really good.
It does, it looks really good. Okay, so then those, but from nickel chips, your $5 chips on up, you know, we run those down accordingly. So your dollars, your $5, and your hundreds, and your thousands are run down in stacks of 5. All your chips are cut down in 20. Okay, so you've got a stack of 20 chips. Okay, so you got 20 nickels. It's $100. You run them down 5 high. 5 high. All right? 25, 50, 75, 100. Right? Okay, you're going to run your $100 chips the same way. It's in a stack of 2,000. Right? Those are really slippery, these chips. Okay? Only because that's the way the chips are. They're very, very light. So but they're run down in stacks of 2,000. Okay? 5 high, 2,000. All right? So, if somebody walks away with chips, what you're going to do here is you're going to section them off. Okay? And normally you have, if you use either 50-cent pieces, half dollars, 50-cent pieces, or you have little lammer type things, little discs. We call them lammers, or we call them spacers. They're clear. And they go in between. So you would run that up, you would section that off. That way I can walk up to the game and I could do 2, 4, 6, 7, 75 is what I've got right here in green. And nickel chips. Okay? Do you follow me there? That's how you keep your rack straight. Alright? Now your green chips are run down in a stack of stacks of 4. 4 high, there's 20 chips there, and you've got $500. Okay? 3, 4, 5. Okay? 4 high, $500. So if you colored somebody up, okay, and they walked away with $200, so what your rack's going to look like? You've got $1,800 there. You see what I'm saying here? This is how you're going to clear off your rack. Now, if you had a short stack of black, you know, you would run it, I don't think those are going to show up, but you would run it down, you know, like that. Okay, and if you had short ones, maybe 3, so then in your rack it would look like this, although it's kind of hard to see that.
It's tricky.
Yeah, kind of hard to see that, but you run them down. Usually you're going to have little spacers or 50-cent pieces. Normally you don't use the same type of chip. It just depends on where you work as to what you use for spacers. Okay? But that's how you run you take care of your rack.
Throughout the whole time.
Yeah. Okay, now, the thing of it is if you're using, and this is common sense, guys, most of this job is a lot of common sense. So if you have no common sense, it's probably not the job for you.
He's out of here.
Should I just take you right off my list? you know, if you're dealing to somebody that's playing green, all right, you're not gonna, after every hand, you're not gonna section these green chips off. It's called a working stack. If you're dealing to red chips, leave the red open. Okay, you're not gonna section them off after every hand. This is when your game goes dead. When your game goes dead, then you're going to section it off. If somebody colors up, if you're dealing to an all-red game, correct? Dealing to an all-red game, and somebody colors up and he colors up $200, okay, fix your rack. Okay? Fix your rack. You're not dealing to any green. Fix your rack, deal to your red. You leave your red open. You're not going to fix that. Okay? Common sense. Okay, another common sense factor while we're on that is if you got cards laying on the table, you're not going to fix your rack. Okay? Your job, does anybody know what your job is?
Protect the house.
To protect the integrity of the game. And by doing so, you're protecting the rack and the cards. Okay? Insurance line in is your safe. Okay? Kind of like your dance safe. People don't get in your safe. Alrighty? So if some little so-and-so sticks their hands on the inside of the insurance line, that's how to put Rick finger.
Yeah.
Okay, that was a joke. Just kind of back them off and say, you know, nicely, just tell me to my face. What you need? You know, because a lot of times people don't know. You know, when you got a color coming in, and while we're doing it, we'll do that too. Okay? That lady's been playing. She says, color me up. Alright? So what you do, and if you're dealing a hand deck, this is what you're going to do here. Got your deck in your hand. Alright? You're going to yell, color coming in. Hand deck. My hand deck. Okay? You got two hands, you got to use them. You're going to use your index finger, you're going to push that deck back, you're going to use these three fingers and your thumb. Got that? You push it back, and you're going to bring your checks in. Color coming in. If you work at Planet Hollywood, you're going to get it okay before you bring those checks in. Alright? So now we're going to run the checks down. And you're going to run the highest denomination is always closest to you because he looks like a thief. Okay? And if he's going to reach in there and grab those chips, you want him to grab the lowest denomination. Okay? So you're going to run it down here. You got 75 there. Hey, I'm going to tell you what happened there. Okay, so now here you got $100 here. Okay? This is chump change. Alright? You got $100 here and you got $300 here. Got that? Your overage, you're going to give right back to the player. Okay? You got $400. Okay? Color 400 blackout. It's that simple. Color 400 blackout. Get your okay, your supervisor's going to okay it, you're going to stack it up, you're going to hand it to the player. Thank you very much. Thanks for coming to good old Harris. Alrighty? Then you're going to go about your business. Okay? You're going to pick up your checks, you're going to put them in your rack, and go on with your game. Alrighty? That's how you color somebody up. Okay, it's that simple. Okay, another thing that you guys need.
At that point, would you section off your greens if nobody else has is playing green on the game?
Yeah. Then
Before you deal the cards out?
Yeah, if you do that. Okay, another thing that you guys will need to remember, this is very, very important. The one thing that you want to do when you color people up is you want to go just to the next denomination. If this lady sends me $150, say she gives me this. Okay, say she gives me this as a color up. Okay, color coming in. Okay, we're going to bring this in. I'm going to run this down. What is that? Okay, 150. Coloring 150. 150. You go up one denomination only. Okay. Now, the reason for this is if you give that lady, which is a whole lot easier to give them one black, and I would venture to say that 95% of your supervisors, they use your black, use your black, use your black. The reason they're going to tell you to use your black is they're too lazy to get a fill. Alright? They're too lazy to do their job. You should color up one color. One color only. One denomination. Unless, of course, she says to me, can I have a black chip? If she, sure. Black requested. That's what you call color up 150, black requested. Okay? Otherwise, you go up one denomination. The reason for that is this. This lady takes her money. She's walking by, and she sees the three-card poker game, right? 2 games down, and they're having a good old time down there. They're laughing. It looks like fun, right? Now, she got 2 black chips as compared to 6 green ones. She got those 2 black chips, and she goes, no, I'm going to go to the cage. I got 2 black chips. I have to break that 100. She got 6 green chips. Oh, hell, they're just green. Right? You catch my drift here?